Do you have any last words before I lower you into the cauldron of superheated oil?
I am really sorry I burned a toast. If you let me live, I promise I will not do it again.
It is too late for that. This is the third time in 10 years you have ruined my breakfast. 3 strikes and you are out. It applies to men in baseball. So it applies to women too. You want to be equal, don't you?
Well, yes I do, but...
Enough words. I let you have something to say, and now you want to take up all my time with your jabbering. Kickoff is in 10 minutes and you have already fucked up my breakfast. If I kill you now, I won't miss any of the game. Sorry, I'll tell the kids you ran off with a used car salesman.
What was that?
What do you think it was? I farted. I always fart because your cooking is shit and makes me flatulent. See, there it is again. It is all your fault because you are a failure as a woman. Anyway, enough talking. Time for you to get paid the price for your failures.
Aren't you worried that you will get into trouble?
No, not at all. I was just reading on Feministing.com that men always get away with this because prosecutors and police don't care about women.
Somebody is here. You better be careful. You know I don't want you to get in trouble.
I'm not in trouble, stupid woman. That is my buddy Jim. He is the chief of police, and he is here to help me get rid of your remains and give me an alibi. It is all part of the secret network of patriarchy that still dominates the world and oppresses women. However, it was just luck that he is a good friend. It is hard to get his services on game day. You know how much domestic violence increases during football games. It makes him a busy man.
Oh my God. What is that?
That is probably Jim. Maybe he is trying to cut a piece of your fucking toast. I hope he does not ruin my chainsaw. If he does, it will be your fault, of course.
Why don't you just beat me and put out cigarettes on me like you usually do when I am not perfect?
No. First, that is not as much fun as it used to be. Besides, you stupid bitch, it didn't teach you how to keep from burning the toast. You have to remember that I'm a man. Eventually I will get tired of torturing you and will kill you. It is what all men do.
But if you kill me, you won't be able to rape me anymore.
Well, you do have a point there. After all, what is a man without a woman to rape? It is like the feminist Marilyn French said. All men are rapists and that is all they are. No problem though, I can go to any major university and have a party with some of the women there. I won't even have to actually rape one of them. I understand at Hofstra and Duke and most other schools I can get accused of it without doing anything. That will make me feel more manly.
That much is true. Catherine Comans of Vassar College said that men who are falsely accused can gain from the experience. Maybe that is what she meant?
I think so. Hey, maybe she knows how to cook without screwing it up. If I let you live, will you get me her address so that I can stalk her?
Of course I will, anything to make you happy. And I promise I will work on the problem with the toast till you replace me with a better woman. And from now on I won't forget to call you master. I know you prefer to be addressed that way.
Yes. Well, enough then. Calling me master and working on the toast will give you a stay of execution. But of course I still need to beat you and burn you with a cigarette.
Of course, master.
Now this little animated parody is over, I suppose it is necessary to point out to some people that can't surmise from the title that this is not to be taken literally. First, if you really thought this was making light of violence, you are way stupid and are probably the result of a defective gene. But to put this in a way that even you will understand, this cartoon is not an endorsement of violence against women, but an indictment of the violence against the image of men in Western culture that feminists have been openly peddling for the last 40 years. If you want to be offended by something, you should consider being offended by that. Also, since this is a short clip, it gives me the opportunity to explain something else that seems to fly over the sloping brows of feminists that inhabit YouTube. Like this video, the handle I go by, the happy misogynist, is tongue-in-cheek. I define, in these modern times, a misogynist is a man who thinks women are intelligent, rational, and mature human beings, and expects them to act that way. Now, go act that way.